Because you know we're not for a video and not do a challenge because that's what we've been consistently doing, and just talk about stuff that we talk about daily. So daily stuff that we talk about. So this video can vary from celebrities to obsessions to Halloween to everything. First off is me. I'm just gonna go off on a rant. Demi Lovato. This could take 10 minutes. Demi is my absolute favorite person in the whole entire world. Demi is life. Demi Demi is not just a singer, and she's not just a performer. She's also a writer. She's an author. She has her own book. She also has her own foundations. She actually created a foundation because her father passed away just about a year ago, and when he passed away, she made her own foundation toward people who had consumption issues when it came to like drug issues, alcoholism, stuff like that. She made her own foundation to help people with that, and it was just a completely different kind of thing that she's done. She now has her own. And then there's just the fact that she went through the same things that all of us go through as kids, which varies from bullies to bulimia and through experimenting with drug use, experimenting with alcoholism, because that's what we do growing up. We try different things. We try to see what we can get away with. Honestly, that's what we all do. I mean, I know I do. So it's really bad for any of us to do that, but I mean, we've all done it, and she's dealt with that. But I think Demi is just amazing and influential, and on her 21st birthday, she went to Africa, and she helped the women there. That when I went on her world tour, she was selling these bracelets that the women made there, so that it could help them support their children, it could help them make new homes, just help them in all different types of areas, and that's what they did. And 100% of the proceeds went to the women in Africa that she went there to help them on her 21st birthday. I don't know if I'm gonna do something like that on my 21st birthday, because I might just go out and party, but pointing that out, that like that's just some of the stuff that she does, and she's absolutely amazing, and I love Demi so much. So that's my number one.
Wow. One thing that I am obsessed with, we're both fans of, but I am obsessed with, is Harry Potter. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. Now, I mean, who doesn't love Harry Potter? Apparently, a couple people don't love Harry Potter. Disney World, in the Wizarding World, I died when I went there. I
have Hedwig. Actually, he's in my car right now. I have a backpack of Hedwig that was bought at the same place. I love Hedwig. Like, Hedwig's the reason I live.
If you're gonna take a house test, you're gonna take the one on Pottermore, because that is a legit house test, as in J.K. Rowling has said it. So you're gonna take that one, you're gonna get what you get. I got Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Team Gryffindor.
You're welcome.
We live for it. I love Harry Potter for a bunch of different reasons. For one, I'm really into magical kind of things. I love witches.
Not necessarily into witchcraft. Know the difference. I mean, we've all had those sleepovers where we all like do the seance, or we try to contact someone, or like we do the whole
Light us feathers to
yes, everybody's done that. Come on, it's like a slumber party thing.
But I just like mythical things in general. I love books about witches. I love obviously Harry Potter. I love anime too, and I like that mythical anime, not the like robot one.
Or hentai.
That's okay.
we also have that kind of in common. The whole book reading thing, we definitely have in common, because I have a huge obsession with books. I'm a girl. I love romances, which kind of got ruined by the whole Twilight franchise. Not because of the books. The books are so sacred to my heart, because those were kind of the beginning of where I started with my obsession with vampires, which is definitely an obsession for me. When I was growing up, something that we both kind of did, which was kind of funny, is the first few years of me choosing my Halloween costume, I was a witch. Every single year. Shawn?
I was always a vampire. Always.
He's obsessed with witches, and I'm obsessed with vampires. But, I mean, it's crazy, because I have an obsession with vampires, and I always have. I love Vampire Diaries. I love the originals. I mean, I love the original Anne Rice films. I have all the Underworld films. I have the original Dracula film. I even have Nosferatu.
Oh yeah. I think so. Because honestly, when I think of that, all I think of is SpongeBob episode where they're like, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
And he's like,
oh, I have an obsession with horror films. Let's just spin off from the
not
This ranges from the original Freddy Krueger to now, which is like The Conjuring, and Annabelle's coming out next month. Other than that, we might as well get to it.
We might as well. The main event.
Supernatural.
Oh my god.
It's the best thing ever. It has everything in it.
She's Team Sam.
I am Team Sam. And if you saw the posters that I just got actually yesterday I just finished my second day of Comic-Con. First time going to Comic-Con. My first time going to San Japan was with him. Comic-Con is all about superheroes.
And San Japan is all about anime. And as y'all can kind of see, have Supernatural posters up right now. They're from San Japan, so they're very anime-like, the style of their drawing. And they're just really cute. One of them's Castiel Dragon Dean from Hell, which Destiel is life, so obviously I had to get that.
I love Cass, and I love Dean. But I love Sam. Sam is life. Because, okay, so Sam has the whole nerdiness factor. Dean's still a nerd. Dean is still a nerd because Dean does...
The LARPing episode? Oh
yes,
my god.
Okay, the LARPing episode number 1. Then there's his whole, like, references. He references everything. Whether it's to Star Wars, or whether it's to,
Harry Potter.
Which, if you know, Jensen Ackles, he doesn't even like Harry Potter. He plays, Dean. So, thank you. It's all live. Thank you for ruining my life.
It's okay, we love the actors too.
Yeah, we really do. I am so obsessed with Jared Padalecki, who plays Sam. The reason I'm so obsessed with Jared Padalecki is because when I first started watching Jared Padalecki on the Gilmore Girls, and her first love interest is Jared Padalecki, which that was Jared's first big role.
And if you pay attention in the show, like Supernatural, it makes references to stuff like that, to their past jobs.
And there's also an episode where they're in Hollywood and they do PA type of stuff, which is like an assistant type of job. And when they're on a little, they're going through like sets and stuff like that, because you know when you take like those little trips through Hollywood, and like they'll be like, oh, and to your right you can see this set or whatever. Well, in there they said you can see the set of the Gilmore Girls, and if you stay and you keep looking around, maybe you'll see one of the stars. And that's when Jared looks at the camera. I mean, this show has been going on for 10 years now. This is the 10th year. It comes back on next week.
A big thing for Supernatural though is a lot of people just think it's like two hot brothers running around killing things. It's not. There's a deeper story.
We just watched
deeper
Mosh.
story. Yeah, they're just like, oh, we're hot.
They are hot.
They are.
It's not their fault.
They're
can't help
beautiful. But there's a lot of different depths to each season. And most of it has to do with the fact that they are brothers, like what they would do for each other.
But it was supposed to end like really, really early towards the beginning of the show, and I mean it's already on season 10. But it was only supposed to go that long until they decided, you know, we're just gonna throw in Cass.
Oh my god, yes! And he was supposed to be a temporary character.
Yes, that's why he created that voice that's like really gruff, really deep. Yeah, they created him because there were so many people who were like, we want to know more about this Castiel character.
And so now he's the main character.
This show is basically the story of two brothers, and it's gonna like stay that way. I think that it should end with them driving off in the Impala
to continue hunting or to live normal lives, whatever happens, you know. But
alive.
as long as it's not a cliffhanger, or as long as they're not dead.
This is one of those shows where, you know, like other people are like, the main character never dies.
But I don't know. I know they said that it might end on the 10th season, but I feel like the franchise is getting too big for it to end on the 10th season. Maybe 11th season. Maybe. Well, if any of you have an obsession with any of these things or are part of a huge fandom, go ahead and like this video. Like, thumbs up, for real. Tell us about some of your obsessions in the comments